All right, Cancer, here we go. The hot spot of the connection cycle. Slice number 4 of my 12 slice pie. Cancer for November 2024. After I cut the cards before I hit record, just to take a look, Universal send us a little message here. I do it offline in my reads all the time, so I figure what the hell. Somebody attached to you is feels left out. Feels left out. I mean, I got a Fool here. I got a Knight of Wands. I'd love to tell you they might take a leap of faith and come towards you. They might. They might come out of nowhere. They're keeping this very well hidden. They're going about, really what it's saying is they're going about their daily business. They're moving in new directions. They to the outside observer, they're doing things. They're moving in a completely different direction. Yeah, I get it. But their main energy attached to you is 5 Pentacles. It's not the same without you. Would have been better with you. All of that. I don't know what they're going to do about it. Let's shuffle. Let's pull a reading. Right? Let's go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here where you found Seek Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I'm not a fucking Time Lord. This could be future influence for you. These readings have been intense this month. It's a month about getting information. It's generally speaking information that will make you say, and if we got all this from the overview reading, right? Which is an all signs reading, and your reading is an all signs reading. Cancer readings always are. It's information coming your way that might make you say, oh, why didn't I see that before? Oh, why didn't I think of that? It's that kind of energy. Now, there has to be bravery for you to act on that. Otherwise, if we're afraid to admit we were wrong, we just go, well, I didn't see it. I'll forget I saw it now. Right? Which is what most people do. I like to think my viewers are not most people. All right? I wish there were more of you. No, I don't want more viewers. I just wish there were more people who weren't like most people. Then I guess then they wouldn't be most people, I suppose. Overall energy of our little pyramid we're going to pull, right, is the Page of Pentacles. How they feel about you is up top, whoever this is. It's the same energy I always get, so you probably know who this is for or who this is about. How they feel about you is here. How they see you is here. Always very interesting. And potential final outcome is here. I say potential because I can't predict free will. Page of Pentacles fueled by the moon. Somebody desperately seeking Susan. Somebody desperately wants to talk to you. But they're afraid. They're just afraid to. They're afraid. They're afraid it'll change things. Now, you might say, well, what does that mean? What are they afraid they're going to change things? That's good, because we're not talking. No, they're afraid that you're going to say no. Again, this little page, the page with the moon is the little teenager that might be afraid. It's the type of energy if someone's afraid to ask somebody out. And every time I get somebody who's afraid to ask somebody out, I ask why, and they say, well, they might say no, which makes no fucking sense if you're a logical person. They might say no, but he's an equal odds. They might say yes. You know, it's not like playing the lottery, where it's not equal odds. Either way, except someone might say no, you got to go find out why. You got to go find out if they might say yes. Somebody here is afraid that if they approach you and they say something, then it's going to change things, and it might ruin the fantasy, or it might ruin their ability to think about you. It might ruin the image they have of a point in time that you spent together, or whatever. It could be any of that and more. Okay? All right, let's see how they feel about you. That's crazy. That's crazy. I never liked the Page of Pentacles and the moon together in this context. Afraid it's going to change things. Okay, there's an Ace of Wands underneath it that they keep shooting it down, right? They think about different angles to come in. I mean, I can keep going forever, but it says the same thing all the way through. Excuse machine, I don't know. Justice. How do they feel about you in November? Justice. 10 of Wands. Tough justice, rough justice, 2 of Swords. They don't know what to do. They feel like you're there. They are there. If you think this person isn't there, isn't watching, isn't in the shadows, trust me, they are. Okay? There's a heaviness here. There's a burden. There's a fear of the unknown here. And it keeps this person feels like you're keeping them stuck. And I don't mean, and roles can be reversed, I suppose. I am reading the incoming energy, but if you feel like this is you, then that's fine. But I can kind of dig this. The truth is they're keeping themselves stuck. They're thinking about you too much. They're overthinking it. They're overfeeling it. You pop in too much. They compare you to everything. Everything. I said, I don't say anything in passing that isn't part of the energy. I said earlier, it'd be better if you were here. It would be better if whatever. I think I said that, unless I dreamt it. I don't know. I meant to say it if I didn't. It's a bit of that energy. Okay. All right. Well, how do they see you? 8 swords. So you see these cards, right? 8 swords, 10 wands. It's heavy. You make them happy. Sure, it's justice. They'd love to do something, but they don't know what to do. I got a news flash for this person. Just go ask out. This is like, is your person a teenager? I get this all the time from kids. Kids. What do I do? I really like her. What should I do, Steve? Well, go tell her, you fucking moron. What do you want to do? I mean, fucking hell. The entire state of California is running out of fucking baby oil and dry socks. Go fucking tell her you like her, you moron. I mean, it's fucking what it is here. Somebody here is just afraid. How they see you, they can't see you. They can't see the forest for the trees. This is I've got this. I've got heaviness. I've got a block. I've got someone who wants to talk to you, but you make them happy, but they don't know what to do about it. So when they look at you, they get all frazzled. It's like a short circuit. And they do nothing. It's like a deer in the headlights when they see you. What do I do? It's someone who freezes, right? What do I do? We've all seen it in the movies, at least. The teenager that asks the girl out and he's frozen. He just walks up, stares at her, and she ends up walking away thinking he's some kind of freak, right? Then he whines to his friends later. Oh man, she thinks I'm a freak. Yeah, totally. It's a short circuit. It's an epic short circuit. Why? Because this person's getting information too. And the information coming to them, the information download is do something. But they don't know what to do, so they're stuck. Well, I could do that, I don't know what to do. It's a whole short circuit. When they look at you, it's a deer in the headlights type thing. The deer is just standing there. You're driving your car 50 miles an hour. You could see the deer. The headlights are reflecting off the eyes. You're trying to slow down. You're screeching to a halt. You're wondering why the motherfucker is still standing there. You could fucking move. You see me, I see you. It's a lot easier for you to just get the fuck out of the way. Somebody here, it's a deer in the headlights. It's a bit of a whole train wreck. All right, what's the final outcome? Shit, I haven't looked yet. It's red with 10 wands. Fuck. Jesus, I swear I hate this job. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm just going to stop the reading and erase it. I'll redo it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. It's the strength card. I don't know. It's so fucking confusing. We hit the deer. I don't know what it means. We hit the deer. The deer doesn't move. You can't stop the car in time. Bam. Next thing we know, we got chops and snack sticks. I mean, it's deer jerky. I don't know. The lion, is somebody going to feast here for sure. All right. I got a lion holding one of the roses from the 2 of Cups. It's Leo energy. It's forward movement. We can't stop the car in time. We hit the deer. At some point in November, your 2 energies collide. I don't know what it means, but it's something. Somebody does something here. All right? Something gives. We hit the deer. Can we just leave it like that? I might even title the reading, We Hit the Deer. All right? You won't know what it means till we get to this point, but whatever. And I'll get all kinds of emails from animal rights groups, I'm sure, because everybody take everything so goddamn personally these days. So offended so easily, my God. I was watching old TV shows and thinking, holy shit. I was watching what the hell was it? It's that... I don't know, it was some special on something or whatever, and I was watching the way the sports commentator was commenting on some lady athlete and thinking to myself, my God, if that person, it was Howard Cosell, who was always like, if she let her hair down and put on some makeup, she could be, like that. It's like, you can't, you said that on TV today, you'd have your ass handed to you. You'd be set on fire by like 50 groups all at once. Fucking unreal. Anyway, we hit the deer. Let's see what it means. I'm clarifying with the little animal deck. I don't know what to do here. I'm going to clarify the Ten of Wands first because there's a lot of energy there. Somebody's, okay, can I just paraphrase? Somebody's all fucked up over you. Okay? This person is fucked. You fucked this person up. You fucked them. Did you bend this person over and fuck them clean up the ass? Somehow you messed this person up. I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean, they can't even go on with their life as it was. There was a moment before you came into their life that they thought they were just fine, and now from the point they met you on, it's a fucking mess. They're a deer in the headlights of their own life, and it's an energy that's come up before. And why? I will show you why. 2 cups crossing the 10 of Wands. Soulmate. It's that energy of fucking soulmate. I said this in a Leo reading recently. I think I say it to you. I got Leo energy here. Fuck it. I think I say this to you. At some point, one of you, I think early on, one of you knew you were soulmates. I think it was you. They are now where you were then. Okay? And they can't handle it. They don't know what to do because you're not there anymore, right? I mean, it's not really, it isn't in that time. It's like things have to happen. Things have a moment in time where they can happen. And it didn't happen in that bubble. It's just, that's about the easiest way I can explain it. 6 of Wands and a Hierophant, yeah. I'm right. I'm 100% fucking right. Just what I just said, take it and run with it. And I probably edit it out because I tend to natter on. I probably will edit out some of my nattering where I just repeated myself 9 times just so I can make the point clear. You thought they were a soulmate. Let's just use an example. You thought you guys were soulmates on Wednesday. They didn't. It's now Saturday and they think it. But for you, you're busy. You know, you're watching the old He-Man cartoons around. You got shit to do, right? You got your Saturday morning cartoons going. We hit the deer. Let's go. Pull on the deer. I'll get to Justice. Somebody probably yelled, aren't you going to clarify Justice? That's the most powerful card I can see on the yeah, you calm down. Most powerful card. What the hell? This ain't nothing to sneeze at. It's a 500-pound lion. He's a couple of house cats. For fuck's sake. What's going on with in the context of this reading? This is the most powerful card on the table. We hit the fucking deer. Okay? On the one hand, we get deer sticks. Deer jerky and some chops. On the other hand, we hit the deer. And that's sad. Okay, what's going on? Knight of Pentacles. Tell me about this fucking deer. It literally is. That's how it's coming out. It's how the energy is reflecting. Don't get on me. What's going on here? It's crossed by the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's what I said. That's the environmental energy. I was reading it. I always read the environmental energy while I shuffle. Yeah. On one side, we get deer sticks. On the other side, we hit the deer. So what's it mean? What's on top? The 9 of Pentacles. Ding dong, the witch is dead? What? Well, why is the 9 of Pentacles here? Oh, the King of Pentacles. Oh. I don't think we eat the deer after we hit it. I don't think we killed the deer. That'll make the animal groups that are going to come at me for the reading's title happy. Deer's fine. Okay? Calm the fuck down. It's an imaginary fucking deer anyway. We knock some sense into the deer. Something happens this month that knocks some sense into the deer. Okay. Okay. I got to pull on Justice now before I get the Strength. I would say there's communication here. I'm going to say it. I don't want to, but that's what I mean. I'll look at it. Look at it this way. Let's just say you always wanted to pet a deer, right? Nobody ever took you to a petting zoo when you were a little kid. You never got to pet a deer, and you're like, "Fuck, Steve, I'm 59 years old and I've never pet a deer." Okay. Well, there are better ways to have you pet a deer than to hit it with your car and get out and pet it, but here you go. Here's your chance to pet a deer, right? It's a bit of that. That's the analogy here. Okay, there was a much easier way for you two to come together. But what happens in November, while it's not the easiest way, it is a way. You know, I mean, you're in the car with me, we get out, I go, well, I mean, we're going to go to the petting zoo tomorrow, but it's $6 each to get in. I mean, why don't you just pet that one? You know, there's better ways, but it's a deer. You know, it's probably a better one than they got the petting zoo. They always get the broken ones down there. Well, he broken now, but he wasn't. You know. I mean, there are better ways. You two could have done this. I said information coming at you in November is a whole lot of, well, why didn't this happen sooner? Or why didn't I think of that sooner? Or why didn't I see it sooner? Right? Yeah, it would have been a lot better had this energy come at you a lot sooner. But now, I think they show up. I just don't think, I think it could have happened a better way, but I think here's your chance. I hope it's not disappointing. But you're going to get a chance to pet the deer. The opportunity is there in the energy. I can't predict free will, but when I'm pulling on justice, as I'm shuffling, I'm reading energy the whole time. This whole fucking reading is reading energy. That's why I need naps after I'm done with these. It's a lot. It's a lot. Takes a lot of my energy, I'll tell you. But it's worth it when I get imagery like that. I mean, there's no other way to phrase it. I just see these two idiots, Dumb and Dumber, standing there going, well, we don't have to go to the petting zoo tomorrow. We just pet this one. Let's try that with other animals. I want to pet a raccoon, too. See if we can find one, right? Let's keep driving. I mean, I don't know. There's a better way you two could have come together, but Wheel of Fortune turning on justice here. Somebody doesn't know what to do. They spin their wheels here. They want to talk to you, but they don't know what to say. The Ace of Cups. Holding on to a lot of love, and there's the 10 Swords. So they figure nothing's ever going to happen. We go into November with somebody figuring there's no way around this. Nothing's going to happen. The love's going to have to stay in the cup. Justice is cock-blocked here. Justice is red with the 2 of Swords. It's stopped. The cat's a black cat and the white cat. Never going to have a conversation. True. We don't wake up in the morning and think, I'm going to get hit by a car today. There are things that happen to us in life that we don't see coming. And a lot of times in tarot readings, we don't get a high priestess to tell us when things come out of nowhere. We do have a moon here, a conversation, and one of the layers of energy, a conversation that comes out of the shadows, comes out of nowhere. It's usually a dimly lit night when you got your headlights on, when you might hit a deer, right? So, at the end of the day here, we don't see it coming. It doesn't look like anything's going to happen. This person feels like it's done. That's it. You know, I realized we're soulmates on Saturday. They knew it on Wednesday, metaphorically speaking. But because of how the energies line up, something happens. And you get the chance to have a conversation that maybe both of you have written off. There is, I call it a chance encounter. Call it a whatever. Hitting a deer is a chance encounter, is it not? Okay. I'm giving it to you in analogies because that's how I read energy. I try to put some humor in it because it is what it is. Because I want to tell, because there's more going on here than just, do you think there's no conversation going to happen? But it actually is. I have to tell you more than that. It's very strange how this happens. I described a strange scenario where we get out of the car and we say, well, we're going to take you to the petting zoo tomorrow, but we could save $6 each if you just pet this one that we just hit. That's weird. You didn't see that coming when you got up in the morning. You were excited about going to the petting zoo the next day. Didn't realize you'd be petting one on the side of Route 10 whatever. You know. It's very strange how this happens, is my point. It's unexpected. It's strange. This is a soulmate that you have that you probably wanted to talk to at one time, knew you were soulmates, didn't get the opportunity, missed the opportunity. Maybe it was their fault, maybe it was yours, I don't know. But in November, there is an opportunity. There is something, right? And I think after you have a conversation with this person, whoever it is, again, I can't predict free will. They can make free will decisions, so it does. But after you have a conversation, if you're one of the people that does, you will think to yourself, why didn't I do this sooner? Right? Why didn't this happen? You both might think that. It's actually a very positive reading. It's positive for the deer too, because he's fine. Okay? He or she. All right, see, I'm going to get all kinds of letters. Look at animal groups. Here we go again. Animal groups against Steve's love tarot. He keeps hitting deer. Fucking hell. Strength card, final outcome. Let's see if I'm right. I've been shuffling the whole time. I've been reading energy for you and talking and trying to explain what's here. Am I right? Am I? I don't know. It's crossed by the Seven of Wands. It's been kept at bay here. It's been kept at bay. There's something. Oh, you want to see what's fueling this? I took a look. It feels like communication. It's 7 wands. I wanted to say 7 wands. Communication. Communication that's been kept at bay. I try to avoid the word communication because it's fucking tarot reading gold and everybody uses it as a way to keep people engaged. You know, whatever. Turn off the fucking reading if you want to. I could give 2 shits one way or another. It's it's for you. I'm here. I'd pull this reading offline anyway. You know? But there's your communication right there. 8 of Wands fueling it. I felt it. It was there. Yeah. It's coming. I'm right. There's the star. Something unexpected. Unexpected that's been held back. Stars often delayed gratification. Held back. Communication that you never thought would happen. Oh, it's never going to happen. This person doesn't even think it's going to happen. Neither one of you thinks it's going to happen. And then one day, you're driving down the road. This person's a deer, walks out the street. Deer in the headlights. You slam on the brakes. The deer doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't stay there. And boom, you hit it, but it's fine. And here we go. Here's a conversation. It's time. The time is now for a conversation that's been held back. Why is the star here? Queen of Cups. She gives the full cup. Done. You're going to find out how someone feels about you, and they're going to find out you're going to find out just what's in this cup. Because she, Queen of Cups, holds this cup. Never did this person think, never ever did this person think what's in this cup would be revealed. Right? Oh, it's coming. For some of you, I can't predict free will, but it's coming for enough of you that it showed up as a reading. I mean, this is the shit. This reading, a reading like this is why I like doing this shit. Okay? This is the shit. Because it looks on the outset like a bad, oh shit, it's going to be a bad reading. Fucking Steve. No, this is some good shit. This is the way in life I like communication to happen. These are the moments that you remember. Okay? And you can save $6 a pop at the petting zoo, I tell you. All right. One card and a crossing card. What else does the universe want to tell you? One card and a crossing card. What else does the universe want to tell you? Ace of Swords and the 6 of Swords, fueled by 5 wands. Interesting thing about the truth that comes into this conversation. One of you, I don't know which one. I can't tell. There's no name tags on the energy. One of you got it all completely wrong. Their impression of the other person is completely off. Your instincts led you in the wrong direction. You allowed too much brain to bleed into your intuition. Okay? Which opens the door, as I explained to you, I think in the overview reading, to devil energy. I don't know if it's you or them, but your mind will be blown with this conversation, right? Where you thought there might be conflict, there isn't. Or where they thought there might be conflict, there isn't. I can't tell you apart here. I don't know which is which, okay? Either way, this is the kind of shit that I like. Having said that, if you want it, there will be a link for an extended in the description. I rarely extend any of these zodiac fly-throughs on the monthly readings because they're taxing for me to do, and I just like to get through them. I cannot let this stand. Then, especially because it's the hot spot of the connection cycle, right? So this is an all signs reading technically. I have got to extend this. We got to go into these feelings, into the deer, into the judge, into the justice card. We've got to. We got to find out why this star is here. Why now? Why now? What's going on in this person's life Why now? What was that deer doing out that night? Huh? I know what you were doing. You were out looking for something. You were out looking for love, right? Or looking for whatever. Why was the deer out? Crossing your path. It's a very, it's happenstance. And happenstance, I like that. I like that. Anyway, if you want the extended, the link's in the description. I want it. I can't wait to dig into this deer here. Not eat it. I didn't mean it that way. Okay, just fucking groups, they get on me. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you want the extended, the link's in the description. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Let's go pull some wicked voodoo on this. All right, good luck.